Welcome to Heartfelt Life Diaries, where we explore the profound depths of the human spirit through the power of storytelling. Today, we journey into the wild to witness a profound story of survival, instinct, and a miraculous alignment of destiny. Nature is a beautiful yet unpredictable stage where life and death dance together in a rhythm that we rarely understand. In this vast wilderness, every creature plays a specific role, constantly balancing between the struggle to survive and the will to live. Our story begins with a pregnant deer, heavy with life, seeking a secluded sanctuary to bring her young into the world. Her time is near, and her body signals that the moment of birth is approaching rapidly as she walks forward. She instinctively moves toward the river, believing the flowing water will provide the safety and hydration she desperately needs now. However, the peaceful atmosphere shifts suddenly as dark clouds gather above, casting a long and heavy shadow over the forest. The wind picks up speed, whispering warnings through the trees, making the mother deer pause and sense the changing environment. Labor pains strike suddenly, forcing her to settle on the grass, unable to move further as the birthing process begins. Suddenly, a stray bolt of lightning strikes the dry brush behind her, igniting a spark that quickly turns into flames. Within moments, a forest fire rages uncontrollably, cutting off her retreat and filling the air with thick, suffocating gray smoke. She looks back in terror at the encroaching inferno, but her physical condition prevents her from running away from danger. She looks forward to the river for escape, but the water is treacherous, hiding dark secrets beneath its rippling surface. To her horror, a hungry crocodile surfaces near the bank, waiting patiently for the perfect moment to strike its prey. Trapped between a raging fire and a deadly predator, she is caught in a nightmare scenario with no easy exit. As if nature's fury wasn't enough, to her left, a hunter appears, drawing his bow with deadly and silent precision. The hunter sees an easy target, unaware of her condition, focused only on the prize he is about to claim. To her right, a lion emerges from the tall grass, crouching low, ready to spring upon the helpless mother deer. From above, the situation looks hopeless. She is completely surrounded by death on all four sides with zero escape route. Panic threatens to overwhelm her as she realizes the magnitude of the danger she faces while in her most vulnerable state. The heat from the forest fire intensifies, scorching her back, while the thick smoke begins to cloud her vision significantly. The crocodile moves closer, its predatory instincts triggered by the deer's distress, waiting for her to step into the water. The hunter holds his breath, steadying his aim, ready to release the arrow that will end her life in seconds. The lion tenses its powerful muscles, eyes locked on the prize, calculating the exact distance needed for a successful kill. In this moment of absolute terror, the deer is faced with a choice that will determine the fate of her fawns. She could panic and run, likely leading to death, or she could stay and face the inevitable with quiet dignity. She chooses to focus on the only thing she can control, giving birth to her babies right here and right now. She lowers her head to drink the cool water, gathering her strength, surrendering the outcome to the hands of fate. She blocks out the fire, the lion, and the hunter, channeling every ounce of her energy into bringing new life. As she focuses on her task, the universe seems to respond. The storm overhead reaches its breaking point with loud thunder. Suddenly, a blinding flash of lightning strikes closer than anyone expected, illuminating the entire forest with a terrifying white light. The lightning strikes just feet away from the hunter, the shockwave and blinding flash causing him to lose his composure. His hand slips, releasing the arrow prematurely, sending it flying wildly off its intended path toward the unsuspecting deer. Fate guides the stray arrow across the clearing, straight toward the lion that had just begun its final deadly pounce. The arrow strikes the lion, causing it to roar in pain and flee back into the shadows, abandoning the hunt. At that exact moment, the heavens open up and a heavy rain begins to pour down, drenching the burning land. The torrential rain acts as a savior, dousing the raging forest fire that had threatened to consume everything in sight. Disturbed by the thunder and the heavy splashing of rain, the crocodile retreats into the depths, abandoning its potential meal. Terrified by the close call with lightning, the hunter abandons his quest and flees the forest to seek safety elsewhere. The storm passes as quickly as it arrived, leaving behind a cool, cleansed atmosphere and a profound silence in nature. The deer, unharmed and safe, takes a breath of fresh air, having survived impossible odds through patience and calm focus. Beneath her, a new life stirs. A healthy fawn struggles to its feet, taking its first steps into the world. She gently cleans her newborn, her eyes soft with love, celebrating the victory of life over the forces of death. A rainbow arches over the riverbank, framing the mother and child in a beautiful tableau of hope and new beginnings. This story is not just about a deer. It is a powerful mirror reflecting our own human struggles and challenges. We often find ourselves surrounded by problems, financial ruin, health issues, relationship conflicts, and the fear of an uncertain future. Like the fire behind the deer, our past mistakes or debts can feel like they are burning our bridges down. Like the river ahead, the future can seem treacherous and unknown, hiding potential dangers that make us afraid to move. Like the hunter, we face external judgments and attacks from people who do not understand our journey or our struggles. And like the lion, our own internal fears and insecurities stalk us, waiting for a moment of weakness to strike. In these moments, we have a choice: to be consumed by panic or to focus on what is in front of us. We cannot control the storm, the fire, or the hunter, but we can control our own reaction to the chaos. By staying calm and doing what is necessary in the moment, we allow life to find its own way forward. Faith is not knowing what the future holds, but trusting that the storm will pass and the sun will rise again. When we surrender our anxiety and trust the process, the lightning may strike our enemies and the rain may save us. Your current struggles are simply the labor pains of a new version of yourself that is waiting to be born. Do not let the fear of the crocodiles or the fire stop you from quenching your thirst for life and growth. Carry the wisdom of the deer in your heart. Stay calm, keep your faith, and focus on your priority right now. Remember that no winter lasts forever, no fire burns eternally, and every storm eventually runs out of rain to pour. You are stronger than you think, and the universe often intervenes in ways that you cannot possibly foresee or imagine. Plant your seeds of hope even when surrounded by fire, for the rain of relief is often just moments away. As the deer family disappears into the safety of the woods, they leave behind a legacy of courage and survival. Let this story be a reminder that even in the darkest moments, there is always a path to the light. True power is not found in fighting the chaos, but in finding the stillness within yourself while the chaos rages. Be the flame that burns steadily in the darkness, guiding yourself and others through the uncertainties of this unpredictable life. Tomorrow is a new day, bringing with it new solutions, new miracles, and new chances to overcome your challenges. Share this message of hope with those who might be feeling surrounded by their own fires and predators today. Stand tall like the ancient trees, rooted in your values, and flexible enough to weather the storms without breaking. We are all in this together, navigating the wild forest of life, seeking our own safe riverbanks and sanctuaries. Look up at the stars and realize that your problems, while valid, are small compared to the vastness of destiny. Rest now, knowing that you have done your best, and trust that the universe is working in your favor. If this story touched your heart, please consider subscribing to our community for more tales of inspiration and wisdom. Your support helps us continue to bring these powerful life lessons to people all around the world every day. Thank you for watching Heartfelt Life Diaries. Remember to breathe, trust the process, and keep faith alive. See you soon.